Hi, my name is Rebecca Altspeter. I'm the head of school at Dearborn Academy, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. Julie?
Hi, my name is Julie Manning. I am a teacher at Dearborn Academy, and my pronouns are she, her, hers.
Damali?
Hi, my name is Damali, and I am a senior at Dearborn Academy in class of 2021.
Hannah?
Hi, my name is Hannah Sykes. I'm a teacher at Dearborn Academy, and my pronouns are she, her, hers.
We have been using circles at Dearborn Academy for the past few years to build community, and I'm excited for us to do a circle about circles today. Julie's going to be keeping our circle.
All right, so to start our circle, we like to go over some of our circle community norms. So the first thing is to respect the talking piece. So in the Zoom world, that means that we'll go in a specific order and we make sure that we're not talking over anyone else as they speak. And then we pass the talking piece by calling the next person's name in the order. We're going to respect each other. And part of that is that what is said here stays here. This is a safe space to be able to say what you're thinking, and whatever people share, it shouldn't leave this circle. Number 4 is to challenge your comfort zone. So if you are a talker, maybe that means that you are a little bit quiet. And if you are not usually someone that shares, maybe that means you share a little bit more. And number 5 is parking lot it. That's a fun thing we like to say. If something comes up that's off topic, we like to kind of write ourselves a note and remember that we can always come back to it later, but we're going to try really hard to stay on task. So to start our circle, we're going to open it up with a quote. The quote says, "A true community is not just about being geographically close to someone or part of the same social web network. It's about feeling connected and responsible for what happens. Humanity is our ultimate community, and everyone plays a crucial role." We are going to start with our peak and pit. That just means something really great about our week and something that hasn't been that great. So I'll start. Something great about my week is that it's been really, really nice out. The weather it's hot. The sun is out, which has been a nice treat. It makes me feel like summer is here. My pit is that with that, it's really, really hot out. And so I'm still adjusting to the change in the weather. Damali, would you like to go next?
Okay, I'll go. My peak is that I got accepted to Dean College, and my pit is that I feel kind of chilly, but I actually like the heat now.
Rebecca?
My peak is that I have gotten to spend a lot of time with students at the school today, and yesterday 2 students helped me pick our new carpet colors, which was really fun. And my pit is that I'm wilting with the heat. Hannah.
I like to start with my pit. So my pit is that I have a little bit of a headache this morning, and my peak is that I got to go on a nice long walk in the sun yesterday. It was really nice.
Awesome. Thank you everyone for sharing your peaks and pits. No matter what week you've had, it's nice that we're all here together. All right, so we're going to start out our theme today. Like Rebecca mentioned, it is all about circles. So let's first think about, why do you think that Dearborn does community circles? So I think Dearborn does community circles for a range of reasons. I think the largest, at least in my classroom, is to make people feel more comfortable being in the space that we're in. And really giving an opportunity for students to get to know each other on a deeper level. Damali?
I feel like Dearborn does community circles. We're able to, people find comfort zone and able to talk about something that everyone would like to share, and feels like a judgment-free for everybody.
Rebecca?
Thanks, Damali. The reasons that come to my mind are that, I've found in our experience that when we get to know each other, it's harder to have conflict or misunderstand one another. And it also helps us create a safe place for students to take risks, to learn and to grow when we feel like we're connected to one another. Hannah?
I was going to say a similar thing, Rebecca. I feel like a lot of what we do here at Dearborn is leading with kindness and treating each other with respect. And the easiest way to do that is when you're able to, spend an hour or so a week getting to know each other and holding that same kind of space together.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. I think for all the reasons that Dearborn does community circles, each of them are important, and each of them really bring our community closer. So they've been super positive for us. Next question is, how have community circles changed for you personally since you started participating? So I started participating in community circles about 4 years ago. And I think for me, they have changed because I've become more comfortable doing them. I think sometimes circles take time. And at first they might have made me a little bit nervous, or I wasn't sure how much to share, or what to share. And my comfort level has definitely increased since I started participating a few years ago. Damali?
It personally changed me because I was very like an introverted person, and I didn't know how to actually like be social. So it kind of made me express more than back then, because I was just so quiet and everything. I'm sorry. I was always quiet, so I think it was better for me to just speak up for myself and able to just say what's on my mind, and no one's able to judge me.
Thanks, Molly. Well, I've had the pleasure of watching Damali and some of her classmates learn how to be circle keepers. And so starting with the staff members keeping circles, moving to students taking ownership of that has been really inspiring to me to watch things change in that way. Hannah?
I think in my 4 years or so of running circles as well, it's been a nice opportunity for me as a teacher to really follow students' leads and see, what students have to bring to the circle, whether it's what they want to talk about or how they want to participate. I feel like we have a really creative group of students who always think of different things that we can do in the circle and activities that kind of lend themselves to these restorative practices.
Amazing. Thanks, everybody. Our next question is, describe one way doing community circles has impacted your life outside of Dearborn. So I think Dearborn community circles have encouraged me to have some hard conversations and provided myself and our students a place to have those conversations about topics that might feel uncomfortable sometimes in a really safe and structured way. And I feel like the feeling that has brought me has inspired me to be able to transfer those conversations to my world outside of Dearborn and to feel safer in the things that I'm saying and the points that I'm bringing to conversations. Damali?
It impacted me outside of Dearborn to just, make sure it's a safe space for everybody to talk to you, and not able to, able to get like a community as one, to just able. I'm so nervous. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little nervous. One way I do that impacts me outside of Dearborn is when I try to just make the conversation able to be safer. I able to just like make anybody feel like, their opinion matters and their, feelings matter no matter what it is. And, just be a listener. I'm more of an ear than to able to say something.
Thank you, Damali. We've seen that in you. It's been an inspiration. I also want to say one of the things that circles have helped me do, and I just saw a little bit with you, Damali, is that sometimes I get nervous or I'm in a group, even if it's a group of my friends, and I say something or I meant to make meaning of something and it didn't come out the way I meant, that I feel more comfortable with that because I know that I'm going to be accepted and like held and that that's okay. So I have felt more brave in speaking like for myself or what I want to share with somebody. That's one way that kind of this structure and expectation that I share of myself has helped me further my relationships outside of Dearborn. Anna?
I think that one of the things I appreciate most about when we're in a circle is that the questions are really open-ended and really help you think about things that you might not have thought about before. So one of the ways that I try and transfer that to my life outside of Dearborn is by asking those kinds of questions to, you know, friends and family or whoever I might want to get to know better. So I think the social skill of like thinking about questions that people might not be able to respond to in a simple yes or no format has been really nice.
Awesome. Hearing how circles have impacted all of your lives outside of Dearborn is really inspiring and speaks to why we do it. All right, our final round and our favorite here at Dearborn is offering someone in the circle praise. So it's a really nice practice to get into complimenting other people, accepting compliments, and really just taking a moment to feel grateful for the people that you've been able to spend a portion of your day with. So I have a feeling that there might be some repeats here, but I'm going to praise Damali. I am so proud of you, watching you this year really grow into such a role model in the restorative practice world that we are using in Dearborn. You have run circles in the elementary school and have blown me away. Like my jaw is on the ground sometimes hearing you speak, and I'm just so proud of who you are and who you are to our school. So thank you.
Thank you. I don't even want to pick one. I want to pick all of you that are in the Zoom call for thank you for supporting me throughout the years of being at Dearborn. It was a lovely experience, and I appreciate all the help.
Thank you, Damali. Yeah, and we asked you to be on this recording today because you've helped us expand our use of these practices. And, you know, this school is for the students. And to see you really own this practice and bring it to your peers and some younger students is what this whole school is about. So you have exemplified that, and I really appreciate knowing you and having these circles times with you. Hannah.
I'm actually going to give praise to, I wish that I could give praise to all of you. That's my challenge every week with this. But I'm going to give praise to Rebecca because I don't often get to sit in a circle with you. I think that when Dearborn first started doing circles, we didn't get to see like the impact of them right away. And it took time. And I appreciate your leadership and just like saying like, nope, like it'll work. Let's stick with it. Because I think we as a community really feel how positively these have started to impact our school.
Thank you for saying that.
Amazing. That is the end of our circle. I'm going to stop sharing my screen here.
Thank you, Julie, for keeping our circle, and Hannah and Damali for being part of our school and participating and sharing out with other people who might want to be thinking about how they can use circles to make their community a safe, really enjoyable, joyful place to be. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.